Hey bestie, so today, let me turn off this fan. Hey bestie, so today I want to show you how to design your YouTube banner using Canva on your phone. So that's what I want to show you today. The last two videos we saw how to create our channel using our phone, and so today, once you've created your channel, you want your channel to also look appealing to people who watch your video and they decide to click on your channel to check your channel out. So you don't want them to click and then just see something bare. So putting a little bit of effort also I'll encourage you to know that, to feel like you're taking your business serious. So let's go right into my phone. Let me show you how to do your banner, your YouTube. So download your Canva from App or Play Store, click on the Canva icon, and then go to New Project, search for template YouTube banner. You will see so many examples of YouTube banners. Do not be tempted to just edit this, edit the text, edit the background and the picture to upload on your YouTube banner. It will not work. So don't waste your time doing this. This happened to me. I'll show you what I mean here. This is because Canva is not updating. These templates do not really fit the YouTube dimension for a banner. Now I've just downloaded that as a sample just to show you what I mean. You'll go to your channel, click on the setting and click on the camera icon to update your banner, upload that Canva template. You see that if you had just changed the name, the picture, it will not work. Regardless of how you adjust it, it will not work. So rather do this instead. Get a blank photo, maybe of a white sheet of paper or whatever. Act as if you want to upload a banner, the same procedure, and then take a screenshot of it, like you can see me do. When you take a screenshot of that, crop that to the size of what YouTube is giving you here, and then save that in your gallery. Now you will take the saved image into your Canva editor. When you get into your Canva editor, you're still going to search in the search bar for a Canva template, but this time go in with a fresh Canva template, a new blank sheet of Canva template, and then that screenshot is going to act like your guide to designing your kind of Canva, your kind of YouTube template banner that you need. Now, how is this going to serve as a guide? You will click on elements at the bottom, go to lines, search for lines using the search bar, and then you're going to take the lines, different kinds of lines, and then you see this place where you say all devices. This means somebody on your mobile, tablet, TV will see that that's the most important part to work in. So you're going to take lines and map that out, change the colors of the lines to make it suit what you will remember. But remember that that middle part is what you have to make sure that everything fits in your banner. Okay, and then the sides, the top, the bottom, you're just going to repeat the process, change the lines colors as you deem it necessary, just like you see me do here. Again, do not forget that you have to put everything in the section that says all devices. So when you're done mapping out your frame, you're going to take out that black screen. You see, you have the lines as your guide. For me, the red one, the two red ones at the bottom is where all devices. So that's where I'm going to be working with, and you should also do the same. Make sure those colors are the colors that you remember what it is. So at this point in Canva, you can play with it however you want. You can change the background of the YouTube banner using the color palette, or you can change the background using features like a farm, a house, whatever it is that you need. But remember, it must represent your brand. It must represent at least your content, what you're creating. If it is family, you can decide to put your family picture behind it, or whatever it is that you want. So to have all of these images, you have to click on element at the bottom, search what you want in the search bar, and Canva is going to pull out so many dimensions or so many different variants for you, like you can see here. Now you can do this at the end of your thumbnail when you put, well, of your banner. When you put this, all what you just need to do is to scroll at the bottom, look for positioning, and click on backward until everything that you have designed comes in front. Now we do not need that, so we're just going to go straight into designing the YouTube banner for this channel. I'm going to be doing that together with you guys. Now, the first thing I like to do, for me, that's how I prefer. I like to put a frame to put my picture or any picture in there. So to get that frame, you click on element again and you click on frame, and then you want to take a frame with these things inside. That frame, that thing inside is like a cup. It's going to hold your picture in it. All right. So choose that kind of a frame. You can go for square, you can go for circle. Now, the next thing I prefer to do is to add text, and text again. Every tool of the Canva on your mobile phone is found at the bottom of your phone. So click on text, add your text, change the font, the size, the color as you wish. Again, have in mind your brand, what your brand is all about. So you should not have a lot of color, pink, blue, yellow, and all of that. No, just stick to one to three colors maximum, and those colors should be the colors that represent your brand. So it should come from your color palette. Okay. So if your channel is blue, red, and white, then you can try to play with those colors. So in here, you just want to keep continue repeating the same process. Click on text, write the text that you want, put it there. Now if you do not want to be clicking on text, just double click, just click on the thing and duplicate it and change the text inside. Now I'll show you this. If you want to move it around, go click on it, you see three dots, and then click select multiple. When you select multiple, it's going to crop them, it's going to join them together, so you can jointly move them around to position them all together at the same time. That is going to save you time if your text is separated like mine. But if your text is just one continuous sentence, then you don't need to do that. You can just click on it and hold the arrows that is four-sided, and then move it any as you want with your banner. So you go ahead and arrange your text as you want. Once you're done, then we'll move over to the next step. So once you're done adding your text, you can decide to add signs, picture, graphics on your banner. Again, where to find that, you click on element at the bottom, and then just go to the search bar and type whatever sign, picture that you want. Canva is going to suggest plenty samples for you. Personally, I didn't want that. I'm just showing you. So what I'm going to do now is to upload my picture, and then you can go over to your gallery, pick a picture, drag it with your finger to your banner, just put it on top of that circle, and it will sink into it, it will get into it. Now you will double click on it, and then you can drag it using any of the four angles on your picture to reposition it inside of that frame. It's a frame the way you want, just like you see me do. So once you're satisfied with that, you can then go ahead to readjust your stuff and then check it. Once you're satisfied, we'll move over to the next step. You can again add other things that you want, and element, everything you want is found in element. Element takes everything. It has graphics, picture, frames, lines, so many other things. So element is very okay. So at this point, I decided to put an element that represent what I'm doing, content creation and stuff. So I decided, since I'll focus on mobile, I decided to get a tripod on mobile. But you can see that it doesn't have my color, but all of these things you can change it. That is why when you go to element, choose graphics for picture, because graphics you can easily edit the colors. Now at this point, when you are done with the element. For my case, I needed to edit it, which I'll show you later. I just left it there. Now you can decide to change your background at this point to one color, or you can decide to have gradient. So again, you will go to element, click element, type it on the search bar, gradient. I took this one and I decided to rotate it because I want it to start from light to the bottom. So you just hold the arrow, the rotating arrow, and turn it, and then now drag it to fill the entire frame of the thumbnail of the banner. Now you will scroll at the bottom, and then again, you remember I told you position, click on position, and then click backward so that everything that is behind that gradient that you've added can come in front. And for this gradient, I choose graphics. Remember, choose graphic if you want to edit anything on that graphic. Now you click on transparency, and then you will reduce the transparency of the gradient. If you want to do like me, you can do this with any other thing as well, as long as it is graphic. So I'll reduce the transparency to this light color. Now I'm going to try to reposition my tool. Each time I click on something, you can see that it's giving me lines and numbers. It's just trying to help me to align. It's the same thing with your text on Canva. It will make sure that it helps you to align your things if you want them to be on a straight line, but I don't need it right here. So you see, I've clicked on that thing and I'm changing the color just by going down again. Click on the color palette and then just change the color to my satisfaction. And this is what I have at this point. So now once you're satisfied with what you have, you can now go ahead and delete those lines. Remember, those lines were there to guide you. Delete the lines and just let it be how you want it. Okay, so I mistakenly deleted my gradient, but I'm just going to go back and download it if I want. But I wanted to try it without gradient to see how it would look like first. So download your image and then go to YouTube and upload it. I want you to pay attention to see how this is going to upload better than the Canva template if you had to edit. So upload your picture, drag in and adjust. You see how it fits. At this point, I can leave it like this. You can leave it like this because it fits better than the ready-made Canva template that they are telling you to edit. It will not work. But because I just want to tweak it a little bit more, the secret is take a screenshot, again, crop it the same like before, and then take it into your Canva and try to look at what you want to adjust. So you see me go back and forth to check the image. I realized that there was a little bit of gap between the tripod and the 40. And so I'm going to edit it, try to reposition it, bring it a little bit closer to each other, even add a tag line if I want at this point, change the color of the text of the tag line, download it, the same thing, click on the arrow up, download, and then go to YouTube and try to upload it again. You see how it fixed perfectly. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do the gradient anymore. So I'm just going to leave it like this. So there you go. You have our banner. This is what it looks like. Tell me what you think in the comment section. This is the one that is there now, and that's what was there before. Which one do you prefer? Did you find this helpful? All right, so if you found this helpful, please do not forget to like the video, share it. Liking the video shows YouTube that we are doing something amazing in this community. And of course, you're also telling me that you love the effort and the tips that I'm sharing with you and that it is helping you. Let me know in the comment section if you have any other video idea that you want me to do for you, just to encourage you and motivate you in this journey. Remember, it's your time to shine. 40 is the new beginning. Life starts at 40, and so is your content and your business. Let's get this done. See ya in the next one. Bye, bestie.